Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys. Do. Hey, I'm hungover.
You're hungover.
Yeah, not really. Maybe a little. Maybe a tad.
You party too hard?
Yeah, I think I was right there on the edge of like where I'd be really not a person today.
You mean where we wouldn't have recorded today?
Yeah. I contemplated when you texted me. I was like,
Nah.
I don't know. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Hard to Entertain, brought to you by Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zero. Are you ready to get blasted?
Yes.
Mountain Dew, the official soda sponsor of the Hard to Entertain.
We change sponsors every other week. Depends on.
Hey, you know what? You got to pay us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just gotta, you gotta shed a little bread.
Yes.
That's right. I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
I had a couple bevies earlier this week as well.
For the record, this is Hard Entertainment, Brandon and Trey, episode 43.
Okay.
We're
Is
getting
it?
Yes, 43.
Jesus Christ.
We're getting that very, very close to 50.
Midlife crisis. Here we come. No. So I drank Wednesday.
Okay.
Because we were at bowling.
I drank Wednesday. I drank Thursday.
And I drank Friday. And you know what, Trey?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a break.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
I'm going to take a break from drinking
Okay.
for, I don't know, what do you think?
A month.
I think I'm going to go 2.
2 months? That'd be impressive.
That was good. Oof.
So you're not going to have anything to drink at
Well,
Super Bowl?
I'm not going to have any adult beverages.
Ah.
I think it's that time
Yes.
to take a little break
Yes.
from the bevies.
Okay.
I've had a couple too many bevies once or twice.
All right.
And I think it's that time,
All right. All right.
I'm an alcoholic.
Good for you. Yeah.
This is the first step.
Yeah.
First step is admitting.
Acknowledging.
Acknowledging that
problem.
my problem is I'm too fucking fun. Fucking I can have a good time.
Yeah. Have a good time.
Bought a new truck. That's cool.
Yes, you did. It's very nice.
Yeah. What do you got going on?
I mean, not much. We're getting a new dog.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, you sent me a picture. How long away is that? Not
Just
too
next
long away.
Wednesday.
Oh my goodness, are you excited?
Yep. It's gonna be.
You got doggy stuff?
We did.
puppy
We got a
stuff?
new kennel. It's got its own little bowl. It's a little girl. Her name is Rain.
Okay, that fits.
Yes.
That fits. I was just making sure.
Yes.
I'm just making
It
sure.
was
Does
between-
Tara hate that?
Kind of because it limits her what she can name the animals, and so it was between.
Hey, look. Right. Hey, look. We don't make the rules.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah. I don't
you
make
don't.
the rules.
You don't make the rules.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the way it is.
It is the way.
Now, if you start naming your dogs off the Mortal Kombat characters,
Yeah.
you just got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's nobody's fault.
Yeah. But
But that's
I
just
don't
the way. That's the
I mean, Tara kind
God taxes and naming your dogs after Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah. Well, Tara got tricked in the second one. She didn't know Jax was a Mortal Kombat character.
She's like, oh, good. We're gonna book the trend. Psych. she didn't know Jack. You should like get little metal, like little silver
metal
sleeves
arms
to put on them, and then really piss her off.
the-
That's cool. That's exciting.
So it was between Rain and Jade.
Jesus. Jay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. So this will be fun.
Well,
It's,
you want to jump into this bitch?
it's a life change.
A life. It's a life change. You're not transitioning or something.
Well,
Or
I'm just saying.
selling your house. You're like, well, it's a life change. We got a dog. You have to.
Yeah.
Adding one more.
Yes.
Most people would not consider that a life change.
Yeah, but
I would say that's a small difference from what you're currently doing.
the other dogs don't like. I don't know if if Jax likes puppies or not, or if he like.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't like any dogs. Period. So we're trying to see what happens.
Well, if you got to put Jax down, that's what you got to do. It is what it is.
Probably not an option.
Well, what are you going to do? Well, we might as well just go ahead and dip our toe and then jump on into this bitch.
Yes, I think so. Let's go.
Whee!
It's trailer time. It's trailer time.
Hey, look here, Trey.
Yeah.
You let the recording. You okay? Okay, you're gonna let this recording play, and I don't want to hear you in the background saying it's trailer time. All right, we recorded it. I don't need you to fucking sing over every time. Okay, all right, and we're gonna go ahead and go and go.
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time. Trailers to the trailers. Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers.
There we go. How about that?
I was just gonna cut your shit off.
Oh, nice, nice.
Alrighty.
All right, I got 38 trailers.
You get 10.
Okay,
So you better pick the top 10.
I'm gonna
and
go
that's
with,
it.
I'm gonna go with all 12 that I picked. So the first thing I got for you is A Quiet Place Day One.
All right. I mean, it's a prequel to the Two Quiet Places.
Yep. And it's
I watched the first one.
Yeah.
I did not watch the second one because I was not interested. I was like, here's my thing.
Yeah.
The only reason I liked the first one was because of John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Michael Krasinski.
He's directing. He directs all.
He directs them, and his wife like
Stars in it.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
And she's but she's like a producer. I think is the way
Yeah.
it works out. But look, I just you know what I mean.
Well, people like these movies.
Okay, but I know, but like, it's not that complicated to be
Quiet.
fucking animals. And the guy didn't even need to die. The first, let's not get into the first one. The prequel,
Yeah.
it's gonna be. I would assume, is it gonna have John in the prequel?
Yeah,
I think so, right? I would assume so.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it starring the same family or is it a
yes.
different family?
It's the telling of how the aliens got here.
Okay, so it's John's gonna
Yeah,
be in it then.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
All
coming
right,
out
well,
June
I might
28th.
I might watch that. Then.
All right, there you go.
I might watch it.
All right, next thing I got for you is called Parallel. It's coming out February 23rd. It's a psychological space-time thriller.
They were in space, and then they traveled back in time.
I think it's jumping.
Just kidding. But they thought they were back in time, but they were
No,
actually Trey. Shut up, Trey.
Jesus Christ.
But actually, they were in the future. Parallel. Bom, bom.
It's like these people go to this cabin, and so they were doing like experiments and stuff, and so you
In the woods.
yeah, and it's like parallel versions of yourselves meet each other, and it's interesting. I like that
It's
kind of stuff.
psychological piece of shit.
I like sci-fi,
right.
sci-fi shit.
I like science.
All right, so next thing I have
Fiction.
for you is we got a further trailer on the Long Legs movie. It's a serial killer suspense film coming out July 12th, starring Nicolas Cage as
Oh,
he's
yeah.
the killer. I'm like,
Okay, yeah, that looks good.
I'm good.
I'm excited for
that.
Kung Fu Panda 4 that comes out this weekend.
Does it come out this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
That's it. That's all I got to say.
Okay. The next thing I got for you is called Tarot, like the tarot cards.
Oh, okay, Tara.
This is coming out in May. It's just a scary movie about
Stupid.
tarot cards.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, truth or dare. Tag. You know what I mean? Like how many? Make believe friend. What is it? What's the one that's coming out? What's it called? What the make? They think it's
Imaginary Friends.
imaginary friends.
That's with Ryan Reynolds. I'm watching that just 'cause
Not
Ryan
that
Reynolds
one. No, I'm talking about the one where it's they think it's her imaginary friend, but it's really like a demon or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you're talking
You
about.
know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
like, come on, fucking
Yeah.
figure it the fuck out.
I mean, we gotta.
I'm not watching that.
There's only so many scary movies you can do.
Yeah.
So-
You get 2 a year from me.
Okay.
That's it.
The next thing I have for you is the Ministry of the Ungentlemanly Warfare. This is directed by Guy Ritchie.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Oh,
now.
wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, now.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, you put a little dip on my chip there, Trey.
I know.
You
I
dip in my
know.
chip.
I know.
I like a Guy Ritchie film.
Yeah, this is coming out April 12th. It's starring Henry Cavill.
Oh, I'm in. That's
Yeah.
all you. I'm in. I'm fucking Guy Ritchie, Henry Cavill. I'm fucking in. I don't give a shit what it's about. I could care less. They could just be sitting there.
Yeah.
And then credits. I'm okay. Good movie.
Good movie. Guy Ritchie did
I
it.
love Guy Ritchie.
Yeah,
I'm a
so-
big Guy Ritchie guy.
So
The Gentleman.
Yeah.
The Covenant. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what's with his single word movies, but
yeah. Well, this one's definitely not that. It's like a whole.
yeah, it's like a
thing.
fucking sentence.
Yeah.
He's bucking that trend. He's like, fuck that.
Yes.
All right. Well,
Yeah. So
you don't have to. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
yeah. Okay.
fucking move on.
You're in.
I'm in.
All right.
And if they're not in, fuck them. You know who I'm
uh,
talking about.
Yeah. Next thing I got for you is to do a little sneak peek of Sonic 3 coming out in December of this year. The big thing is we're getting Knuckles. And
Knuckles deep.
yeah, exactly.
Did you see the whole fucking thing about Reno?
No.
With they're gonna do a 3-episode or 6-episode miniseries on Paramount or on Peacock of Knuckles.
Knuckles.
It's gonna be the Knuckles
Oh.
from Sonic.
Okay, yeah.
And the final battle, I guess, was shot here in Reno,
That's awesome.
downtown, and they like CG him in and stuff. So you're gonna be able to see like downtown shit.
Because it's Idris Elba.
Idris
Idris Elba.
Elba.
Yes.
Fucking hell, it's not that hard to say.
Idris Elba. Okay.
All right, that's cool.
All right. They did
I like the first two.
They did a more extended trailer for the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
No one cares.
Coming out March 22nd.
I can't. That's become one of those movies where I'm already fucking over it.
We're only on 2.
No, but I'm saying I'm over the hype for it.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm
I was
saying?
like,
Like
really?
every
This
time
is
we go to
only
the
second
theaters,
one.
you get a trailer for it. Every
Yeah.
fucking movie, it's in its beginning. I was like, geez, what happened before? The studios would only allow the trailers from that studio ahead of their movie.
Right.
Now it feels like every movie has that fucking trailer. Like it starts out all cold. They're at the beach, like, oh, you're all fucking frozen on the beach.
That's not the new trailer.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hear you.
I just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's Ghostbusters is coming out. Awesome.
Right.
Fucking keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. All right. The next thing I got for you is these are the big ones. I got 2 big ones.
Okay, cool. So apparently we're getting a trailer at the Super Bowl for Deadpool 3,
Yep.
and it's going to be a red band.
Yep.
So the red
Well,
band,
it won't- it
the
won't
red
be-
band ones
it
you only
won't
can
be
see on the internet.
Yeah, it
right?
will be the red band one.
So the
It'll
red-
be-
okay.
It'll be a teaser, and then it'll tell you if you want to see the full trailer.
Go
see it
to
on YouTube.
da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then I guess it's Disney's first ever red band trailer.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. All right. So here's the first big one: Despicable Me 4.
Yeah, I saw that.
July 3rd. Grooves had a baby.
I saw the trailer. Where did I see the trailer for that? Was it? Oh, I think it was during one of the
Football games.
football games. They had the trailer for it.
Yep,
That was
yep,
interesting.
So I'm a big fan of this. It's coming out July 3rd, and I'm all about it. I'll be in there day one. The second one, which was just a brief teaser, Moana 2.
That was crazy. Everyone was like, "Yo," and it comes out soon.
This year, November.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, no one was even talking about that. I'm
Yep.
excited. Do we know if The Rock's coming back for that?
He's going to be voice Maui.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then aren't they going to turn around and do a live action
So that's
version
the
of the
thing.
first
I
one?
think they pushed it way back.
The live action one?
Yeah,
Because of the Little Mermaid,
Yeah,
which
I
is
think
crazy.
so.
I know it performed well, and we talked about it
Right.
in the end of the year wrap up.
Right.
But I don't think it got like that great of a reception, right?
No.
I think it did well because everyone's like, "Oh, Little Mermaid," and
Well,
then
they're just tired of seeing.
yeah, it's
live
just like
action.
it's Beauty and the Beast and Sleeping Beauty and Snow White and the Huntsman. Like, oh, fucking, who cares?
Not for you.
Mulan was trash. All right, all right. I don't want to talk. I don't want to keep bashing Disney, but I will.
Okay. That's it. I gave you.
Look at that, Trey.
Yeah. See.
Look at that.
I did good.
I'm super proud of you.
Did
You
good.
did good.
All right.
All right, let's move it on.
Let's keep
Let's
it
talk
pushing.
about something cool.
Hey, Trey. What? Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
Yeah.
All right. You got some TV?
Did you just? I have TB. No, I don't have TB, Trey.
I
I
said.
had my TB shots. Okay.
Those.
Those fuckers hurt.
Well,
You ever had a TB shot
No.
before?
no,
No.
no.
So like Tara has.
I don't get shots.
Tara has
Yeah.
because you have to have
I don't
one.
believe in it.
You have to. All right, they're just shooting you with apple juice. I fucking knew it.
I knew it.
Fucking knew it. No, you have to get one like when you work with prisoners or with children and stuff. They make you
Okay.
get one, but
You work with kids?
I have to stay. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, when I had that second job.
Okay.
All right. Okay, TV time.
You almost went too far.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, if
You're
I would have made a
there.
joke. I would have made a joke, and I would have been like, well,
YouTube ain't taking this one.
yeah, I'm going to jail.
Let's do a little update. All right. So we have a majority of our episodes on YouTube now.
Yeah, where I think I have about a little over half of them,
We have snippets on YouTube as well,
and on
on the TikTok.
yeah, those are performing well.
Which I don't understand because our numbers don't add. They don't add to that when I see them. I don't get to see those.
Right, and you're right on Spotify because it's separate.
Yeah. Okay.
It's separate. So like when it goes on now, just a little inside baseball. But yeah, so we uploaded all the things on YouTube. I've been
Yep,
creating
yep.
thumbnails for all of them, which has been fun and a little stressful. And but yeah, it's been cool. I think it's cool doing little thumbnails. And so as soon as this comes out, I'll create a new thumbnail for this one, and then that'll go up on YouTube. And then I'll make snippets from this podcast. to put on TikTok and YouTube.
Right.
So, yeah, YouTube, we have a little over 200 listens already on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think it's like 220, 230 somewhere total
That's
between all of them. And then TikTok, we have a few thousand, or
Which is wild. Because
it's like 1,000.
one of
so.
them's got like 600.
One of them's got 600,
like
500, another one's got 100.
Yeah.
For some reason, the very first one
Yeah.
has like 4.
Yeah.
All the rest of them are doing well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. It's exciting, a little different.
Yes. Well, I'm just, I'm excited because it seems like we're expanding more. And
Yeah.
people are enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, hey, game recognized game. You know what I'm saying? Gang.
One more thing. So we can announce our winner for the prize that we.
Oh
did for
yeah, we
Christmas.
had a little thingy, and what's her name? What is her name?
Charlene Styles.
Okay, let's not give away full names, Trey.
What? Why not?
What's our social security number?
But
Yeah, that's cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she already got some moolah.
Moolah.
She chose moolah over a gift card, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool, yo.
Congratulations.
Yeah, fucking cool times. All right, let's
Yeah.
go back to what we do best, Trey.
All right.
Talk about TV.
All right. So what do you got?
I watched Jason Momoa's weird
Oh, is this the biker thing?
docu-series.
Okay.
Fucking it's on the Rome is the name of it, or
I
Into
saw
the
this,
Rome,
I-
Onto the
yeah.
Rome. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
One sec, Trey. Hold on. Let me just. There we go. Perfect.
Really? I think you're gonna get a lot of Chahoo.
It was no, because it fucking
Chahoo?
sucked. It was so boring,
Oh.
and in the way they shot it,
Yeah.
it was so stupid. It was like they trying to make it like a Discovery. You remember those Discovery shows they had out there for a while? They had a bunch of different ones, Gold Rush,
Yeah.
Orange County Choppers, Monster Garage, stuff
Yeah.
like that, where it was like shots, and then like they had, but it's like updated, so they have these like weird like camera angles, and then he's got his friends who aren't like famous people; they're just like mechanics, and the whole thing is him wanting to rebuild old motorcycles so they can all race them together.
Well, okay. We did a whole show
It's
about that.
so fucking boring.
Ah.
And I ride Harleys, and I was just like, what a fucking weirdo.
You live a life. You hear about you a new truck. I ride Harleys. I work at the airport. Oh man, I'm a man. I drink hard.
I drink hard and I work on my car. I'm a man in a woman's world.
You're so crazy.
Are you crazy, girl? Hey, girl, you crazy.
So the show sucks.
Yeah, fuck that show, dude. Don't watch that one. Waste your time. All right, what
All
do
right.
you got, you little bitch? Sorry, that was rude. I'm sorry.
All right,
I meant it though.
I know. So we're continuing to watch this True Detective Night Country, starring Jodie Foster and Kayla Rios.
Sorry, okay.
All right. So this one is more of seems like it's more of like spirit stuff.
Ugh.
I know. So I'm
I
hoping.
haven't watched it in because it's like fuck. I'm not fuck that.
But I mean, so it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes because there's a lot of spirits like leading people to stuff and stuff like that. And
I hope it's gonna turn. I hope it turns out to be like it's not. It was like something else.
yeah, I hope that's the big ending. Is that it's a mystery. There's only 7 episodes, and I think we're 4 in, so we only got 3 left.
Okay.
So they're gonna have to wrap it up pretty quick.
Wrap it up.
But I mean, Jodie Foster is putting on quite the performance.
So
she's
Jodie's
doing
good. What about
very
the
well.
lady with the piercings on her
Is that
cheeks?
so? That's Reese that I was talking about.
How's she doing?
She's really good.
So the 2 main characters are good.
Yeah. So the leads are really good in this.
Okay. It's just the spirits are kind of throwing you off a little bit, and you're
Yeah.
hoping maybe it's just one of those things where like, oh, okay, and you just kind of keep pushing.
yeah. I mean,
Can
they're
I talk about something?
sure.
It's literally nothing to do with this.
Well, okay. And then before you say
Yeah, wrap
so,
it up.
So this one feels like it's kind of connecting to the first season. There was this like squiggly symbol that he used
Oh.
in the first season,
Yeah.
and it's made its way into this.
Okay.
And Matthew McConaughey's dad was in Alaska, and so that's where this one's shot. And
Oh,
so
okay.
it all kind of feels like it's connected.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
Yeah. Trey, I've talked about Alan Richardson before. And I'm a big fan of Alan Richardson.
Okay, which is
He
that?
plays. He is the main actor in like Reacher. He was like.
Oh, yes,
He
yes,
was in
okay,
the
yes.
end of Fast X. He was one of. He was
yeah.
a Ninja Turtle.
He was. He was.
He was on Blue Mountain.
He was Hawk in Titans.
Exactly. So I made a mistake. Trey.
Oh no, what have you done?
I've made a big mistake. I was really enjoying Reacher, which I enjoyed the last season that just came out. Great. They're already shooting season 3. Awesome. Good for them.
Oh, the season 2's already over.
Season 2's over. They're already
Okay.
shooting season 3. I went to his Instagram,
Yeah, I follow him.
and what a fucking crybaby. Oh my God. Every fucking post is, went to church, saw Jesus, and then my kids needed something. And, it's hard being an actor.
Yeah,
It's hard.
it's always hard.
I'm like, shut the fuck up.
It's hard,
dude.
Brandon. It's hard out here.
It's hard. And then it's always like, God put me on this path, and I'm just letting y'all know. I was like, fuck that, dude. I was like, I'm done. I don't like that shit.
Well, you can like the actor without having to like their
Exactly.
Their
I turned that
personal
shit
life.
off.
Yeah, yeah. But okay,
All right, yeah, let's
Yeah.
move on.
you got
I
more
watched some
TV?
Rick and Morty.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to catch up on some of it. I think you're right. I think
Are you
the
watching,
voices aren't crazy different. I
Are you watching the new season?
Yeah, the voices aren't crazy different. I would say that there's a different feel to the show. Because I haven't
Okay.
watched it in a while. I think I
Yeah.
watched up to like season 4, and then I kind of like season 5. I started dropping off a bit.
Okay.
And I would say like it's a little fucking different. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like just things don't hit the same. Does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's just my opinion.
yeah.
I just thought it's just maybe it's just because when you get that far down the rabbit hole on an animated series or any series, it's hard to keep it fresh. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. That was my opinion.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's on HBO Max now, all of it.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
All right.
All right, what do you got?
I watched the Ted series on Peacock.
Oh yeah, did you watch some of that?
I watched the entire season
What'd you think?
in like 2 days.
You liked it?
I think it is fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I think how they animate Ted, it looks just like the movie. Like there's no difference. I think all the actors in it are really well done, and it's interesting that they try to. I feel like it's more of them trying to teach lessons though, like life lessons.
Right.
Because when you have a TV series like that, you don't have one. It's not Mark Wahlberg trying to keep his girlfriend.
Right.
But I found the show to be very funny. I found that what's that? Is it Seth? What's his name?
Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane. He's really funny in this, and he does a good job playing the sidekick to his buddy. And I would definitely recommend it.
Awesome. Good. All right, Trey. Where did it fucking go? I haven't watched, but I'm going to watch. If people keep saying watch this Louder Milk show on the Flicks.
I don't even know what that is.
It's 3 seasons, so it's already over, I believe. It looks like it ran from 17 to 20.
Yeah.
But it's got Ron Livingston in it, and it's like a sobriety counselor who helps others, and it's like but he's like a shut-in, or like he's like I don't know, like it's fun. I guess I don't know. I haven't watched it, and it's supposed to be good, and I'm gonna watch it because everyone keeps telling me to watch it. So
Nice.
but as far as any other television, I caught up on The Bear.
Okay.
Because they're shooting another season of it. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
I love that show. It's really good. It's great. Really enjoyed it. It's got Alan Michael White, or I don't know, however that name goes. I would really recommend it. I think you can see it right now on it's all up on Hulu.
Hula.
Hulu.
Yeah.
What about you, biatch?
I also watched Solar Opposites on Hulu. They put out a Valentine's Day special.
Okay, that's the Alien one by the Rick and Morty guy.
Yeah.
I see it right here. Valentine's Day.
So Dan Stevens has taken over the voice of Corvo from Justin Roiland.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. We kind of got away from. There was this whole arc in the last couple of seasons where there's people on the wall,
Oh, okay.
and it was just like this wall in the kid's bedroom, and they were like living in there trying to escape it, and because they would capture people they didn't like, miniaturize them, and shove them in a wall.
Mm-hmm.
So, but this one is they take all the because the family goes to a restaurant and they want tuna on Valentine's Day, and they don't serve it to them on that.
Trey.
What?
Bumblebee tuna.
Huh?
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna?
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
You don't know what that's from.
I don't know what that
You're
is.
a fucking idiot. I
What?
hate you. I hate you so much right now
Why?
because that's Ace Ventura.
Okay.
Bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna to you. Bumblebee tuna. All right, go ahead.
But
all right, that's
they
cool.
take all the love out of the holiday, and then they got to bring it back.
Oh, okay.
So it was. I mean, it's funny. The cast is really good. It's the kid from the Goldbergs. He plays one of the two children of Corvo and the aliens. Yeah, it's really good.
Cool.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Cool. That sounds.
Do you have any more TV?
That sounds stupid. I don't have television,
'Kay.
but I kind of do, kind of don't. I've been really diving into the, so YouTube. Here's the thing. And you correct me if I'm wrong, Trey, but should we consider like YouTube channels and the TV? What do you?
I
how do you feel?
mean,
Because
if that's the case, then I got like 40 different things I watch a week.
yeah, fuck you. We don't have to hear them all, Trey. You don't have to- I just on the back of the Bear, and the reason I started watching the Bear was because of Matty Madison. Did we talk about this last time?
Nope.
He is the food advisor, one of the two food advisors for that show.
Okay.
But he's also on the show as like a repairman who repairs like their kitchen equipment and stuff when it breaks.
Okay.
So he's like just like a comic relief. He's like a bigger set dude, tattooed it up.
Right.
But he's an actual chef. He has like a couple different restaurants. He has one big one in Canada, but he has a couple in the U.S. too.
Uh-huh.
But he has a YouTube channel that he's had for a while, and it's him cooking, and he takes a different take on his cooking. It's not like all serious and stuff. It's just him. But he has just a dash. Something's burnt or something's cooking or something. I don't know.
Right.
But give it a go. Go watch it on YouTube. Just look up Matty Madison. He's hilarious. And yeah, fuck you.
Oh, okay. Excellent. All right. So the last thing I got for you is I watched Masters of the Universe Revolution.
And the Masters of I stopped watching it. I watched that for. Is this telling? Is this the same
Yes.
Kevin Smith shit?
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that.
But this time instead of
Not a fan.
so it's half the episodes. There's only 5,
I'm not a fan.
and they're only like 30 minutes each.
Not a fan.
Well, that's fine. It's
Not
fine.
a fan. Didn't like the first one.
The animation style is really good.
It looked good. Is that what you're watching when I came in?
The voice actors, yes.
Okay.
The voice actors are really good, and I mean, seems like the general public finds this to be a lot better than the last season.
Okay.
People were like really like against it, and they said that it was like,
It wasn't He-Man.
but this is good.
Okay, so this has He-Man in it.
Yes,
Are you sure?
Yeah,
If I go watch this
yes,
and He-Man's not in it,
yes.
and they call it He-Man and the Masters of the Universe,
It's this. So there's 3 different stories in this main thing. He-Man is trying to figure out
is
what.
it all in all of it?
Huh?
Is it?
Yeah, He-Man's in every episode.
Just fucking checking.
And then
check.
Skeletor has his own arc, and Tia has her own arc as well.
Mm.
So they're trying to rebuild heaven. Tia is. Skeletor finds out that he's actually
The devil.
no, he's actually
He's going to heaven.
he's the uncle of He-Man, essentially.
You could see the resemblance.
Well, they both have skulls. I mean,
Yeah.
but
head game strong.
I definitely give it a watch.
All right.
All right, moving on.
To the movies, you little bitches. It's a movie.
It's a premiere. It's a movie premiere.
Hooray! Do you have what do you got?
Lose all control. Like Teddy swims. Swams?
Teddy swims. Is this a thing?
No, it's like she's just an artist.
No, okay.
You go first.
Okay, so I watched Migration.
Okay.
This is starring Aquafina.
It was the one that you put on the voodoo. Okay, yeah.
Is Kamal Ali?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
I don't know.
Okay, Elizabeth Banks, Keegan Michael Key,
Mhm.
Danny DeVito.
I had the same feeling.
Okay, well, so I don't think it's really that funny. Like, I think they try to make they have laughs, and there's a few chuckles, but it's kind of dry.
What's was it like it's one of those things where like some of the funniest jokes are in the trailers.
Yeah.
And so like, what's he making? Duck à l'orange.
What is duck à l'orange?
It's you with à l'orange. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so the funniest jokes are like
Yeah.
in the trailers and stuff.
Yeah,
So
Aquafina hits. I
Yeah,
mean,
she normally does.
Pretty good. But So this is by Illumination, same people who do Minions and
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
It's
And-
just a miss. It's okay.
Yeah, but the thing was, like, I got excited because the Minions are in the beginning. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, here we go, we're in, baby. And then
And
like,
it's just a little flat. Is how I thought about it. I thought it
Yeah.
was just like an attempt to capture like I wouldn't say kids, but like maybe like your 12-ish audience.
Yeah.
Where they try to make the jokes kind of like
I
it
mean,
just doesn't hit.
the general plot is they're trying to migrate from their because the dad is scared to leave
To
the
to
pond.
migrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so they migrate to Africa. Or is it Africa? No, where did they migrate to? South,
South America. It's like Brazil type, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it
something
like
like that. Africa, but anyways, yeah, and so the wife had like a real sticking point here. She goes, "Why is their kid British and neither one of the other
that?
ducks
British.
at all?"
Well, Trey, I have another point for you.
Okay.
Ducks don't talk. So if they have a British accent, who gives a shit? Jesus, just go with it.
I
It's
get-
not-
Tara couldn't get past it.
I was just
She was just sitting there, just like, "Why? Why?"
because ducks don't normally talk either. I mean, they talk like they hear the humans talk.
I guess.
Quack quack quack, Mr. Ducksworth.
That's right. All right. But so if I had to rate this, sorry to say, kick in the shin.
Kick in the shin. I agree.
Kick in the shin.
Subpar.
All right. What movie do you got?
Oh, watch anything.
Jesus Christ. All right. I guess I'm going on. I got 4. So
Alright.
I went on the Netflix and I watched The Greatest Night in Pop.
Yeah, I've watched snippets of that. I just not dedicating my whole fucking night to watching that.
So
I just watch all like the little snippets on TikTok and stuff where it's just like, what's her name? The white girl. She's like screaming, trying to sing.
okay.
And then I think it was like Michael Bolton's maybe starts singing,
Uh.
and then Michael Jackson's just in the background, like doing like making the face, like the fuck was that?
Yeah.
So I thought. So go ahead, talk about it from the actual.
So they're doing the song "We Are the World." Don't do it because then we won't be able to play it on YouTube. If
We
you
can
sta-
sing it.
Oh, okay.
We're allowed to sing it.
We are the world. We are the children. That's all I know. Yes, pretty much. So what they do is after your music awards one night, they go ahead and they try to gain as many people as they can to perform the song.
Yeah.
They wrote it in like a week
Mm.
and put it together. So anybody in the '80s who was big, they
'Cause
had
they were-
this room.
And were they? So this was right after like an award show. or-
Yeah. It's like the American Music Awards.
So they were like, okay, you're all here in one spot. Come.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
let's
get it.
Let's get everybody together.
It's not something normally Michael does though. So that was strange.
No, and he didn't. He helped write the song.
Mm.
Like it was him and
So maybe that's why he's so offended when everyone was like butchering it.
yeah, and so but he didn't want to sing in it originally.
Yeah.
He's like,
Didn't Prince dip out?
So Prince didn't want to do it originally, and then like he saw everybody was going there, it was gonna be a cool deal, and he was like, "Well, I want to do a guitar solo in another room." And he's like, "They're like, that's not this song. We're not. That's what because it was to help feed people in Africa,
Yeah.
and so I thought it was pretty interesting. You get to see all these people. I mean, a lot of them are passed, by now.
Past of what?
They've died.
Oh,
yeah.
I knew what you meant. I just wanted you to say.
But it was cool. It was cool. You never see ever generally that many famous,
Unless it's Wu Tang. Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu Tang. Wait, have no rappers in there, Trey.
No rappers.
No.
No rappers. No rappers. Willie Nelson.
He's not a rapper. He was probably smoking a rapper, but he. I mean, 80s. So it was
Michael.
80s, so there wasn't really rappers around that time.
Yeah,
There was
Fat Boys.
what the Sugar Hill Gang was like, and they were like, do 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 do.
Exactly. But no, I've, with this, I probably do like a knuckle bump. Probably knuckle bump.
Oh, okay.
Because it was good. I mean, it was interesting to see the build up of how they put the song together, and to see them try to actually record it because everybody, it's hard to coordinate, 40 people in a room to sing at the same time and be quiet during other people's parts and stuff. But it's pretty cool. I liked it a lot. Next thing I had that was a premiere movie was I watched Orion in the Dark.
Oh, I watched that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
go
Sorry.
ahead.
That was Netflix. No, go. You go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I thought it. This is. Uh, you know what it gave me vibes of? Do
What's
you
that?
remember the Guardians, Legend of the Guardians?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Mhm.
Where it was Jack Frost?
Yep. All the
He
Easter
felt.
Bunny, Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It gave me those vibes.
Okay.
How'd you feel?
I thought it was terrible.
I didn't say it was good.
Oh.
Jesus, I was just asking you
Oh.
the vibes it gave.
The vibe it gave me was cheap.
But that was good.
animation.
That yeah.
Yeah.
It's sometimes, and that's weird because like sometimes Netflix will put out like a good animated movie, like
Yeah.
what's
What's the Claus one? Claus?
Klaus was fucking is awesome. We watch it every year.
Yeah.
But no,
That was
what's
on
the-
Netflix though.
Some Michelle versus the Machines or some shit like that.
Oh yes,
that was fucking
yep,
great.
Yep.
And then this was like,
Meh.
well, I'm just saying the vibe. So when I say the vibes, I mean I felt like that's what was given. Like,
Yeah.
that's what they were going for because
Yeah.
the way they had like all the I'm darkness and
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, so the cast. I mean, it's. I mean, you got Jacob Tremblay. That was the
I don't know who
Orion.
that is.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Paul Walker.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh, I thought you said Paul
that was
Walker.
the
I was like,
dark-
damn, that's crazy. He came back. He came down from heaven just to do a Netflix show.
Colin Hanks. Colin Hanks. Not Tom Hanks, but Colin.
Colin Hanks. Yeah, he's the guy from NCIS.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was boring. It was. And you know,
It was definitely geared towards the kiddos.
that was my wife's biggest issue. She goes, you know, a lot of the Netflix movies we watch that are like big movies for them is they have there's something for the adults.
It's
There
funny.
really wasn't.
Yeah, it's funny that they like were hyping it up right before it came out. It was
Yeah.
like all over like your splash page,
yeah.
and then now you actually have to go through all the new releases and
Yeah,
finally
to watch it
it's finally that
because it
means-
didn't do
So
well.
whenever they do that,
Yeah.
that means they're like it's not whenever it's not still on the splash page because like when they have a big movie that does well,
Yeah.
like it stays like Extraction stayed
Uh-huh.
on the splash page for like 2 months.
Yeah.
So
So I mean, with this, unfortunately,
yeah.
kicking the shit.
And here's the problem right now. Yeah, fuck that movie. No, here's the problem. I mean, we're still in the period of award season
Yeah.
where no one wants to put any movies out.
Right.
So it's kind of like, you know, it's slim pickings. Now the only big movie that did really come out in the last week
Yes.
is well, there's obviously this weekend's movies, which
Yeah.
you know I'm not going to count those, but the biggest one was Argyle. It came out last week.
I went and saw that last night.
Oh, did you?
That's what was my next
Wait,
movie.
Before you go any further, Trey.
Okay.
We've got Argyle, starring Henry Cavill,
Bryce Dallas Howard,
Bryce Dallas Howard,
Dua Lipa,
directed by
Sam Rockwell,
Vince Vaughn.
John Cena.
Matthew Vaughn. Matthew Vaughn's is mainly known for
Kingsman.
Kingsman, Kick-Ass. So it's got a good like.
Marv. That's his
And
production company.
I thought it gave off some Guy Ritchie vibes, like the Gentleman vibes, like the poster.
We'll
but
get
then
there.
my understanding is it. Right now it's up to as far what would you think a budget on this type of movie that is?
I've already looked all this up.
Well, that's my job, bitch.
Oh, okay. It was. It
Oh
was
fuck you! Oh, so what? Then I'm on the. I even fucking go. What's the budget? Trey? I looked it up. So I'm not even fucking ask you. Okay, well, for everyone who's not a bitch,
Yeah.
who's not a piece of shit.
It was between $1 and $200 million. That's
No,
what it said.
no, it's between $200 and $250 million, which means it needs to make somewhere between $400 and $500 million to break even.
It ain't gonna get there.
It's not gonna get there.
What's that? 41.
It's at 41 million.
Yeah.
Last weekend at 17.
Yeah.
Opening weekend, which isn't great for a movie and that's worldwide, Trey. That's
Right.
not even because normally it's like okay, you do that,
Domestic.
yeah, you do that, but man, that sucks, dude. Because apparently they paid Henry Cavill almost like half of that.
Well, that's not good. You shouldn't do that.
But yeah, Sam Rockwell is my Bryan Cranston, Sam Rockwell. I mean, it's got John Cena, Samuel L. Jackson,
Yep.
and obviously a Chip.
A chip.
No, Chip.
Okay.
You know Chip.
Nope.
You don't know Chip?
No.
The cat. That's the cat's name. That's the cat's like real name.
That's awesome.
That's so funny they put that in there. That's hilarious. Okay, so this is before you tell me you liked it, we'll be quick and give a synopsis. Hey, we just drown on about what the movie was about. But synopsis is that there's a lady, the Houston, what is her bitch ass name?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard. She writes novels, crime, spy thriller novels.
Her character's name is Ellie
Who
Conway.
cares? And she does spy novels, right?
Yes.
And turns out that for some ever reason, when she is extremely accurate and her spy novels pretty much come true,
Yes.
whatever she writes, it's a coincidence. Generally, I mean, she doesn't have. Does she end up having magical power? I would assume it's just a coincidence.
I mean, the movie's only been out a week. Can we spoil
Who
everything?
gives a fuck?
Okay. So
Is it just a coincidence?
no, it's not a
She
coincidence.
can actually write. They went down that trail where
Yep.
she. Fuck that. Then that would.
Well,
ruin
do you want
the
me to
movie.
explain to why?
Why?
So she used to be a secret agent. She was on a mission.
Secret.
And she got.
Wait. Secret agent man. Sorry, go ahead.
So she was a turncoat on the agency,
Turncoat.
and so
Not a turncoat, Trey.
Okay. And so the leader of the agency, they mind wipe her, and so they make her believe that she's this writer and she's not. And so all of her writing was her past missions, and she starts writing about them because she doesn't
can't
know.
actually affect what's going on.
No.
Okay, well then why'd you say look at me like, oh?
Huh?
Then fuck you, Trey. Don't leave me on like
She,
that.
well, she has all the
yeah, but she
information
can't.
in her head.
Yeah, but she can't like write something down. Like someone's coming through the door, like, oh, they just have a heart attack and die.
That would be awesome.
What
That would be awesome.
what was that movie where you could write shit down? No, whatever.
Death Note.
Yeah, she just death notes him. Fuck you, bitch. Death noted.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you think? Was it good? Was it bad?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was an okay movie.
How's Mr. Cavill on it?
Henry Cavill is interesting.
He's like
So
a villain.
they lead you to believe that Henry Cavill is going to be in the movie a lot,
and he's not though.
but he's not.
Sam Rockwell is the main kind of like
What-
guy.
It's weird because Henry Cavill's character is Argyle,
Okay,
and that's what.
like she writes him as Argyle.
Yes.
Okay,
but
actually,
she is Argyle.
she. Oh, okay.
So Henry Cavill, like her subconscious becomes Henry Cavill, and like he's like talking.
So
to
he's
her.
not in real. He's not really in. Like he's not a real person in the movie. You know what I mean?
He
Like
is. Well, so all right, spoilers. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know if you're trying to watch this. At the very end of this movie, the PS is she's doing an interview because she's written the last book because they finished their mission, and fucking Henry Cavill's in the audience. He's like, "I have a question, and you have some things to explain." You know, and she's like, "What the fuck? You're real?" And so that's the end.
she's like, oh, okay, yeah. So it sounds to me, Trey,
Yes,
this movie sucked.
it wasn't that it sucked. It was
How's
that
the action,
it's good,
effects, CG?
very good, very good.
Okay,
The cat is fun. Cat
cat's
is
fun.
super hilarious.
Is Samuel L. Jackson being Samuel L. Jackson?
He's not in it very much, but yes.
And then Bryan Cranston, cool. I love Bryan Cranston. I'm a big.
Bryan Cranston
I'm a
is
big Cranston
playing the
guy.
least funny version of Bryan Cranston. He's playing very
Oh.
serious.
So he can't. He's like.
He's
I know
big-
he's the main villain, right?
He's the big bad guy.
So he could be. You could be the big bad guy and be.
He's not funny.
Oh, that's lame. Okay. Well,
I would say if you've liked Kingsman, because
okay. Before you go there,
yeah,
Kingsman 1 or Kingsman 2?
Kingsman 1 is
Kingsman or
fantastic.
Kingsman 3, the prequel, which isn't done by.
Three is terrible.
Kingsman 1 is great. Kingsman
2 is pretty okay. That's my review. It's pretty okay.
You know what, Trey?
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
It's pretty okay.
Pretty okay. But
It's like it's like get out of bed with a girl. Like,
It was
you're like,
pretty
how
o-
was it?
pretty okay.
Pretty okay. What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, it means exactly what I just said.
You heard what I said?
Just walk away.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. So, but with this movie, this is
Never answered my question.
Kingsman 1.
Now, don't be going lying to me now, because now I'm gonna go watch this movie.
Go watch it.
And if you fucking lied to me, Trey,
Yeah.
I'm coming over and taking a shit
tell
in
you-
that chair.
How in Kingsman there is some just ridiculous bullshit that
Yeah.
happens. There is a 10-minute dance number in this movie
Fuck yeah.
where it's just stupid, but stupid funny and
Right.
what?
We're gonna save the word.
Yeah.
I've got to go save the word, princess.
You can put it in my bum.
If you do, you can come back and put it in my bum.
He's like, oh.
Oh, I'll be right back. And at the end, he grabs the champagne. He comes back, and he's like, "What's the code to the door?" Gives it. He's like, "You say the word." Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So go see it. Don't go see it.
I will tell you, real
Head
quick.
nod. Oh, go ahead.
real
Go
quick.
ahead. No, real quick.
It's part of the. So he's gonna start. He's starting a universe. So this is part of Kingsman
Why? You
because
don't need to.
well, he's doing it anyways.
But you don't need
He's
to.
already filmed another movie that's part of it's another franchise he's doing with Henry Cavill and Sam Rockwell. It's already been filmed. It's done. But we'll see.
All right, Trey.
They have the same feel, all
Yeah.
of them. I would.
Here's the golden question.
What?
What? The clock. You're on the clock. Shot clock's up.
Yes.
10 seconds off on the clock, Trey.
Okay.
And the crowd wants to know, Trey.
Okay.
What is your rating?
Knuckle bump.
Knuckle bump. And the crowd goes wild.
You have a crowd button.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
I did it. Nice.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Did you expect that I saw our girl?
What?
I didn't post anything though. This way, and nobody would know I went and saw it. Because I usually take a picture of it.
I
and
didn't know you saw it. Oh, you're like, oh, look at me, bitches. I'm out watching a movie.
That's right. All right.
Alrighty.
You don't have any other premiere? You
I don't
didn't.
fuck Trey. There's nothing out that I like caught my little tinchy,
All right.
a little tinchy titch.
Alright.
Didn't do it. Let me double check my recently watched just to
Recently
make sure I
watched
didn't
your-
watch anything.
Hugh.
Okay, everyone talks amongst yourself.
Yes. Everybody. Well, great radio.
Talk amongst
Uh,
yourselves. Okay, just kidding. Yeah, I didn't watch anything.
I think we shoot for episode 50 where we actually do the video one.
What episode are we on now?
3. We have 7 episodes, so like 3 months.
We're on episode 3.
Yeah.
We're on episode 3.
No.
That's what you said.
43.
Yeah, all right, guys. Hey, we're back in the game. We're back on episode 3.
We'll go back to the episode 1. Brandon, why are you doing this podcast? I like movies, and movies are good. That's the beginning of the first episode. I always laugh when we hear that. Hey,
fucking
imagine
hate you.
if we were doing it now. Brandon, what are the movies? Fuck you, Trey. That's why I like.
Fuck you. Big booty bitches. That's why, Trey.
All
All right.
it's too much. All right.
Trey, I'm gonna start a segment called Brandon's Adult Videos.
Oh no, we're
Right.
not doing that. We're
Just
not
kidding.
doing that. All right.
Alrighty,
All
let's
right. So
jump in.
what's your flashback? Flashback.
I'm a flash on now.
All right.
All right, you ready, Trey?
I'm ready.
Let me go ahead and make sure there's no.
Uh,
Don't be trying to sneak a peek,
Beam it up.
Scotty. All right, let's see what we got.
I said no
now pronounce
porn.
you husband and husband. You may
Oh,
kiss the husband.
now pronounce Chuck and Larry.
Damn it. The look on their faces. All right, I'll give this to you, and I'll talk about.
No, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry is a movie with Adam Sandler and Kevin James. This movie could not be made today. Trey, it's crazy how quick that the industry went from like you can make whatever you want to like no, sir, you cannot make that, sir. That movie is not getting made. But so it's essentially 2 firefighter friends who decide to get married because gay marriage just became legal.
Yeah, because he needs life insurance.
He needs life insurance for his kids.
Yeah.
And our health insurance, is it life insurance or health insurance?
One of
Or is
the
it
two.
everything? But it's
Yeah.
just like all the benefits.
Insurance. Yeah.
And so the whole movie is they have to convince this marriage counselor person and like the investigator for the insurance or whatever the fuck the person is that they're gay.
Okay.
That's the whole movie.
Yep.
And but of course Adam Sandler is like this big ladies man who every girl is like, oh my god, oh, and like one of like the first scenes is like him playing basketball. And a girl comes up here, you piece of shit, you slept with my twin sister. He's like, oh, I thought it was you. She's like, I wasn't there. He's like, well, I thought it was. Huh? And then she comes and he's like, come on, guys, come on.
Come on.
And they're like, okay. And they hint at they're about to go have a threesome. I'm like, yo, what? And then like, it's crazy. And
someone's got mad game, dog.
Apparently,
But then it becomes like they can't play basketball anymore because they're gay.
right? It's just like this weird thing where they like do all these tropes of like,
Go in the shower and they're like,
yeah,
oh.
and they have to kiss, and I'm like, "Ugh, I'm gonna throw up. Look, I obviously it's like putting my vernacular, like putting dubs on it, like it's putting extra
Yeah.
on like what it would be. I get that, but it's like it's so insulting now. Like I think you can make whatever you want to make, but looking back on it, it's like, come on, guys, Jesus Christ. Though what's her name does get all the way down to her, all the way down to her. I turned it down.
Okay.
All the way down to her underwear because she thinks he's gay.
Yeah, and she's hot.
Who is that? Jessica Biel?
Jessica.
Alba? Is it Bill? Alba?
I think
Which
it's
one?
Alba.
But
Yep.
woohoo! Yeah, it's a fairly okay movie.
Okay.
I think it's middle of the line. I just get tired, and I know probably at the time I wasn't tired of it, but like now,
Yeah.
being in so many, watching so many Adam Sandler movies where he just like gets the hottest girls every single time,
Hey.
and he's just
Got that
he's
swing,
just
baby.
macking.
Yep.
Like he gets Sofia Vergara. Was it Sophia? No, who's
He
In
all of
Grown
them.
Ups?
He said everyone.
yeah,
else.
and it's just like, other than that, Kevin James is funny.
Yeah.
There's, it's got all the guys that they always
Happy
do.
Madison crew.
Yeah, so it's got all those guys in it. It's okay. It's funny enough.
Are you gonna recommend people watch it?
I would recommend people to watch it just to realize how far we've come. I think
Yeah.
they came out like 2009.
I like where he's like, now do me.
Now do
Now
me.
do me.
Oh. Okay. All right. What we got, Trey? Let's do it. You ready?
Yep.
No commercials?
Do it.
All right. Go.
You'd better get bright, pal. We got a show to do. Then we got to figure out some way to collect that gate money. Get it to the Cook County Assessor's office as soon as they open in the morning.
Joliet, Jake, and Elwood Blues.
The Blues Brothers? Yeah. Okay. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
From now, I just try to watch random '80s movies
To
so
see-
you would know
Yeah,
what
fuck
they
you,
are.
bitch.
Dan
Aykroyd.
Yes, and John Belushi. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is, but well.
Yeah. I know he's dead. This movie is incredibly wild. One brother gets out of jail. He picks him up. They try to get the band back together because they lived in an orphanage and they're gonna shut the place down. And so they gotta get money to pay for the orphanage to stay afloat. And like everybody from that era is pretty much in it. It's wild.
That's crazy.
So I mean, there's an action scene where they're driving in a car from the police and they're trying to get to the trying to pay for their the assessor to be able to keep the orphanage going. And so like it is crazy. I mean, they do a front flip with the car, like, and I'm like, 80s baby. This is 80s.
They're just like, no one knows how cars work. We could do that. No one will call us out on it.
I mean, like the cops like go to their show and they're like, they dance to their shit, and the cops got shotguns and they're like surrounding the place, and they end up escaping out the. It's just crazy. They go to this bar, like Western bar, where they're supposed to be the country music act, and like they only know like one country song, so they play that one over and over again, and like. The patrons of the bar are throwing glass bottles through this, like, they put, like, a fence up around the stage, and, like, the glass bottles are hitting this. It's just crazy. But it's fun. And if you like the Blues Brothers, I mean, the music's pretty decent. I can say that it was different.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's a different time too.
Yeah.
Movies back then were
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
especially in the '80s for some reason, and then the '90s. I guess that
Yeah.
just movies went off the fucking rails.
Yeah. It's pretty long. It feels like it's a pretty long movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But I could definitely, I'll recommend it for sure. If you haven't seen the Blues Brothers, watch this. I know they did a second one, Blues Brothers 2000.
Yeah, with who the fuck is in that one?
It's Dan Aykroyd in
Is it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I definitely recommend this one. So, give it a go.
Give it a go. Give it a go. Alrighty. Well, Trey, that's gonna do it for this week's episode.
We did it again.
We did it at some point, Trey.
Yes.
At some point,
At some point.
we will have an intro to that segment
Yes.
in the next 3 to 5 years.
Good. Gave us plenty of time.
Hey, long-term planning, bitch.
Long-term planning.
So catch this motherfucker
Yes.
up on Spotify,
Spotify,
Apple,
Apple,
YouTube now,
YouTube,
TikTok,
TikTok,
Facebook,
Facebook,
Twitter,
Twitter,
and Instagram. All at
Hard Entertainment with Brandon and Trey.
some of them are just hard to entertain. Some
Yes.
of them are hard to entertain with Brandon and Trey. But if you look it up, you'll find us.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all listening. Remember, Trey,
Yes.
don't drop the soap.
Don't drop.
Don't drop the soap.
Soap.
Oh shit! I was gonna hit the button like it was gonna be like really cool,
Yeah.
but then I realized I was
You
on the wrong
ruined it.
page. Yep, and we go.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you, bitches.
Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trey. Take it away, boys.